civility. Civility means a great deal more than just being nice to one another. It is complex and it encompasses learning how to connect successfully and live with others. Developing thoughtfulness, fostering effective self-expression and communication. Civility includes courtesy, politeness, mutual respect, fairness, good manners, as well as good health. PM warning. What if each of us made a commitment to change our behavior, to forgive those who have done us injustice, to choose to revise our assumption of others, to seek a common ground, goals, and purpose? Why not just do it, even if you're the only one? The goal to be civil is not to have other people reciprocate in the respect and kindness to you, although that can be a natural outcome. The goal is for others to see you as successful even when you continue to practice civility, regardless of what others' responses are. In quoting the great Dr. Martin Luther King, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." Now in 2017, because of Dr. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. I dream that the state of our nation will drastically improve, and it will be because of the next generation, because of the students that we inspire and teach to become leaders. The students will continue to inspire us to be better people and to remain current in our practices and our endeavors. It is this generation that can lead us to a better place, and it will be because we have challenged them to do so, and they were not afraid of this challenge. I have a dream that as a female professor, I will not be looked upon as inferior to my male counterparts, that I will not start a new job and learn that I am making significantly less because of my gender is different, and that I have a higher degree and more experience. That my health insurance that I am offered will allow me freedom in my reproductive choices and treatments. I dream that my friends of color will have no fear of violence and discrimination just because they're a shade different, and that they will not be seen as suspicious just because of their skin. I dream that religion will teach tolerance and love and not discrimination and dislike for others. I dream that healthcare will be universal as a human right and not a privilege of just certain statuses. I dream my daughters will not be slut-shamed and rape victims will be treated with respect and not disgust. We will live in a society that will teach evidence-based education and not curriculum based on a few biased opinions. I dream that gender and sexual preferences are going to be seen on a spectrum that comes in all different varieties, that people will respect, embrace, and celebrate each other in civil manner for all of their differences. I dream people with disabilities are given equal access to opportunities and services and no longer are looked upon as a burden to our society. I dream our country's leaders are going to be examples of civility, kindness, and respect, and do not set barriers for people of different identities, religions, colors, genders, sexualities, ethnicities, disabilities, etc. That our leaders improve the quality of life for our nation by demonstrating what it needs to destroy incivility and create a world that acknowledges the beauty in other people throughout our differences. I dream that the next generation will demonstrate respect and treat each other how they want to be treated. That the next generation of leaders will influence the good in others and create a movement of civility that will forever be known in our history. This is not a time to further our support on civil actions. This is a time to realize that civility does not cost you 1 cent. By being civil, we will improve the quality of life for ourselves, for our others, and we will all be happier. Martin Luther King once said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice anywhere, everywhere." I say, incivility anywhere is a threat to civility everywhere. Our lives begin and end the day we become silent about the things that matter, he also said. I'd like you to take a moment just to think about that. As we can sit and we can be silent about the things that matter because it's scary, because we don't want to make enemies, we should think of different and very civil ways to take on these challenges. Now is not the time to be silent. We have to be instruments of change. Our country, our youth, and our future needs us. Thank you.